Hey guys, Marky Sharky here, and today I'm going to be showing you every single way to earn rep in the Los Santos Tuners update. I'll be showing you how many rep points each method gives you, as well as my own thoughts and preferences at the end, so make sure to stick around for that. All I ask in return is that if you appreciate the time and effort it took me to make this video, then please do leave a like down below, as it really helps others find this guide. So let's jump right into it. Although you can't see it, you earn rep by points. Each rep level requires a certain amount of rep points to unlock. The first level up requires 100 rep points, and then every extra level up after that is an additional 5 points harder. So the second level up requires 105 rep points, the third level up requires 110 rep points, and so on up until level 200, where the amount of points that you need to level up caps at 1100 rep points. There are a total of 1000 levels, but to get to level 1000 would require a total of 997,400 rep points. So basically a million points, which as you're about to see is a hell of a lot of points, which most of us, let's be honest, will never get. So how can you get these rep points? Well, the first way is just by being yourself and showing up, because everyone deserves a medal. I'm just kidding, but you do get 50 rep points for just showing up and going to the LS car meet. As you're about to see, a lot of these activities have a 24-hour cooldown from when you're able to get the rep again. So, you can form a little routine of things that you do every 24 hours to essentially collect your daily rep points. As we mentioned earlier, you get 50 rep points for attending the LS car meet. Fancy pumping that number up? Well, you can get another 50 rep points for just bringing a personal vehicle into the car meet. So that's 100 rep points just for driving in. You actually get 10 points every 5 minutes you're inside the LS car meet, which comes out to about 150 points every hour. And if you're wearing clothing from the merch store in the LS car meet, then this gets doubled, meaning you'll be earning 300 rep points every hour just for being there. I made a completely separate video on how you can go AFK in the LS car meet to capitalize on this, which you should definitely check out. I'll leave a card at the top and a link in the description below. Speaking of the merch store, you actually get 25 points when you buy an item of clothing from the merch store. You unlock most of these clothing items by increasing your rep level. So, you buy clothing, which increases your rep level, which unlocks more clothing, which you buy to increase your rep level, which unlocks more clothing, which you buy to increase your rep level, which unlocks more clothing, which you buy to increase your rep level, which unlocks more clothing, which you buy to increase your rep level. As far as I'm aware, there isn't a cooldown on when you can get this bonus, apart from the fact that most items will be rep level locked anyway, so this is potentially an easy way to exchange your cash for a rep and pick up a few items along the way. Although be warned, some of them are quite expensive, so it might not be the most cash efficient thing you can do. So, you're in the LS car meet and you grab some clothing from the merch store. Now hop back into your vehicle and take it into the mod shop. For modifying a car, you'll get a 50 points bonus, but once again, this has a cooldown of 24 hours, so make it part of your daily routine. If you don't have any mods to do, then just change something cheap like the plate and then change it back to the original if you want to. You could even make the most of your location and put some low grip tires on. But if you plan on doing any of the following rep methods, then you'll probably want to stay away from those. So, the next way of earning rep points is to take your car to the test track. You can take a personal vehicle or you can take a test ride. Either way, you'll get 50 rep points for doing this, except from your first time ever taking your personal vehicle, where you'll get 75 rep points. Whilst you're here, you can start up a time trial and complete a test track lap to get a bonus 50 rep points. Again, all of these things have a 24-hour cooldown, so make them part of a daily routine. Now, if you have some friends or fancy doing them with strangers, you can do some races to earn even more rep points. I'll go into detail on how many rep points you get from each race type later on, but for now I want to talk about the bonuses you get for completing these races. You get 50 rep points for completing a test track head-to-head every 24 hours. And the same goes for a test track scramble, a street race, a pursuit race, and a sprint. All of these will give you a 50 rep point bonus for completing them with a 24-hour cooldown. And the first time you complete each of them, you'll actually get 75 rep points instead, as a little extra. Doing all of the races that I previously mentioned will earn you rep points based on the position that you finish in and the number of competitors. It can get a little bit complicated, so I'll put some tables on the screen now showing you how much you earn from them whilst I talk about my opinion on them. Since a lot of the things that we've talked about so far have a 24-hour cooldown, these races are the best way to get rep points actively whenever you want. Which races you do and whether they'll be worth your time depend on how good of a racer you are, and you have to be honest with yourself here. If you think you're absolutely insane and you can win any race, then do a pursuit race in a 9 or more player lobby, as placing first in this will get you 100 rep points. But if you start this race and come last, you'll only get 5 rep points, which really isn't worth your time. So if you're not as strong of a racer, I would first recommend that you do these races in smaller lobbies, as then even if you come last, you still get quite a few points. As far as what type of race to choose, I would say do your favourite and the ones you're best at. One thing to note is that the test track races actually have a cooldown, so that's why I prefer doing street races and pursuit races, as then you can just jump straight into another one. Out of these two, they both pay equally well, so choose whichever one you're best at. If you're sad because you don't have friends to play with, then you should join the Marky Sharky Discord server, where you can find some more of my subscribers to play with. As always, I'll leave a link in the description below. There are a few things which you might think give you rep, which actually don't give you any extra rep points. For example, getting tattoos in the LS car meet doesn't actually give you any rep points. You would think it's similar to buying clothing, but nope, you won't actually get anything for this. Also, prize ride challenges won't give you a rep bonus, at least not directly. However, you will probably earn rep just by doing the things that you need to do in order to complete the prize ride challenges, so they're definitely worth doing. I mentioned earlier that you can get rep points just for showing up to the LS car meet. One extra detail to note is that you actually get a bonus if you maintain a streak of doing this. For maintaining a streak of 7 consecutive days, you'll get 100 rep points. If you maintain a streak of 14 consecutive days, you'll get 250 rep points, and for 30 consecutive days, you'll get 500 rep point bonus. But in my opinion, it's not worth going out of your way for these. That's why I left it for the end of the video. Just being AFK in the car meet for a few extra hours will give you the same amount of rep points as all of these bonuses combined. If you're wondering what the point of rep points even is, then let me tell you everything you can unlock by increasing your rep level. Every time you level up, you'll get $5,000, which is a nice little bonus, and after rank 100, this increases to $10,000. There are also unlockable rewards for every level until level 250. These include vehicle modifications, like some really cool car liveries, which to be honest have been the main reason that I wanted to increase my rep level. For example, you'll need to get to rep level 119 to get the King Scorpion livery and make DK's 350Z from Tokyo Drift. And you'll need to get the Winning is Winning livery at rep level 129 if you want to make Dom's RX-7 from the Fast and the Furious. You can also unlock clothing items, but let's be honest, who even cares about those? After rep level 250, you're just leveling up for the occasional item of clothing that you can use to flex on people. I don't know about you, but I'm not grinding to rep level 1000 for a racing suit that looks like you fell in a paint bucket. Every 5 levels, you'll also unlock a random vehicle trade price, as long as there is a trade price to unlock. You can't actually unlock a trade price in advance for vehicles that haven't been released yet, so once a new vehicle is released, the next 1 or 2 multiple of 5s will unlock the trade price. However, once you get to rep level 100, all of the trade prices will be unlocked in advance, and instead, every 5 levels you'll get a 1 GTA day, which is about 48 minutes in real life, single use, 10% discount for a random vehicle website, a bit like the Lucky Wheel prize. Yay, I'm sure everyone is super excited for that. So that's all of the ways that you can earn rep in the Los Santos Tuners update. My favourite method is still the AFK method because you get 7,200 rep every 24 hours, and you can just go about your normal life whilst that happens. And on top of that, you can combine this with the AFK money making to play Rockstar like a damn piano. Once again, if you want to learn how to do this, then definitely check out my video on how to earn rep AFK. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment and I'll do my best to get back to everyone. This guide took me a while to make, so if you appreciate the amount of work and detail I put into this video, then I would massively appreciate a like and maybe even a sub. It goes such a long way in helping me grow and helping others find my channel. Also, thanks to the GTA Wiki for providing me some of these numbers. I'll leave a link to that source in the description. Anyway, I hope you have an awesome rest of your day. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.